it. We open up news. We just love. Down.
Sorry I started the music a little bit late. Hey, boys and girls, moms and dads, it's me, Dale, here with the Kidders. And you're saying to yourselves, what are the Kidders? Well, they're three funny people who get together for a couple of minutes every Tuesday just to make fun of everybody else. So with us, as usual, from the great state of Indiana, the Aristotle of comedy, Mr. Tim Slagle.
Hey, I almost didn't make it. The internet was running slow. I think with the Donald Trump debates on tonight, I think people are all on Google trying to figure out what station CNN is on.
Yeah, either that or they're all buying Netflix. And also, and the conservative warrior princess, host of her own show, The Terry O'Brien Show. Please welcome the Terry O'Brien.
Hey there, guys. Hey, I heard about a new study. I don't know if you heard about this. I just heard about it this morning. This is true. That holding the office of president shortens a person's life, which I think explains why Bill Clinton is so eager for Hillary to get elected.
I think it'd be cool. He's going to turn the White House into a frat house. You know he is. There's going to be stuff hanging off the balconies and stuff. But
well,
today,
actually, Hillary said that what this country needs right now is more love. And I think that she's going to appoint her husband to handle that.
He's good at that, isn't he?
Of love.
Secretary of Love.
And today is the second day of Christmas, so I'm kind of a traditionalist. This was a present I got for my true love for yesterday, the first day of Christmas. I don't know if you can fully see that. It's a 38 caliber bullet hanging off it. That's a cartridge in a bare tree.
Actually, Dale, from here it looks like it's something you'd give her for the 28th day of Christmas.
And then I got, these are my turtle doves. Here, boy. Oh, get up there. Yeah, squeak for him. Come on. Piece of crap. And then tomorrow, I've only got one, but I'm going to get 2 more French hens. So your chickens have surrendered. All right, well, let's take a look at the news, shall we? What the heck, we're all here. And we're going to start in the place that I respect for giving us the most news stories every week, and that's, of course, Florida. Here, a woman, Erin Rice, went into a CVS store, shoplifted a bunch of makeup. She ran outside, and her boyfriend, I guess he was, who was her accomplice, saw the cops, so he took off. So the cops grabbed her, and they put a handcuff on her, and when they were putting it on the other hand, she apparently slugged the cop or knocked him down and ran away, and they chased her, tried to find her with a helicopter and canine dogs, couldn't find her. She broke into somebody's house, took a shower, put on a pair of pajamas that she found there, and went to sleep in the guest room. Well, the next morning, the people that lived there, a 72-year-old couple, the woman woke up and found this other woman in the house. And she tried to say, oh, I was just sleepwalking. And she called her husband, who had already went golfing, and immediately, this is the best part of the story, accused him of having a woman on the side.
That he had sleeping in the guest room, which is where you would always have the girl you're stashing on the side.
Oh, not more than once. Let me tell you that. Not more than once.
Actually, it all, to me, it sounds like a joke without the punchline. This old woman comes up and sees a woman in her husband's pajamas, but he's out golfing. I don't know what the punchline is, but it sounds like it definitely sounds like more of a joke than a news story.
The guy was really flattered, though, that his wife thought he was having an affair with a 22-year-old woman.
Yeah, you're golfing, you left your bag here. Yeah. Oh, and if that wasn't goofy enough, in New Delhi, which I always thought would be a great name for an Indian sandwich shop, it's the New Delhi. And anyhow, apparently it was only funny to me, but it was really And woman in New Delhi called up to get an ambulance. She was giving birth, and they couldn't get an ambulance, so they did the next best thing. They called Uber. And the Uber driver came, picked her up, and before they got to the hospital, the woman's giving birth in the back of this Uber guy's car. And the baby came out all right, and they got her to the hospital on time. And now, as gratitude, she wants to name her baby Uber.
As opposed to the cab driver's name, which is something like Shanana or something, right?
Shanawaz, which
I actually interviewed him. He said, I pulled the towels from the seats and poured some drinking water into a bowl. Did she have a baby or puppies?
I guess depends on how you do it. Not sure. And so they named the baby Uber. Nothing is mentioned. The poor cab driver. Nothing is mentioned of a tip. Well, maybe it wasn't a boy, but. Thank you. That was the one I was most proud of. All right. Where my day's going.
Waiting for the bell.
All right. Los Angeles, California, which is terrible. They closed down all the schools there today because of a, I guess, called-in bomb threat. And
somebody had a final exam, right?
Yeah, the malls are just completely packed. You can't get a parking space in a mall today. All right, in Los Angeles, a 99-year-old woman won a contest from the 99-cent store, which awarded her a 99-second shopping spree. So here's this old woman can go through the 99-cent store for about a minute and a half and get all the stuff she can for free. I say that's very mean. She can't even get to the carts in a minute and a half.
Well, not only that, she said she donated all the stuff she got to a children's charity, which means that she'll be able to write $27.33 off on her taxes next year.
Did these poor children really want a bunch of ramen noodles, though? I mean,
they're fun. They're fun for the whole family, really. And they gave this woman, in honor of her 99th birthday, they gave her a cake, and really nothing says happy birthday like a 99-cent cake from the 99-cent store. That was way much ago. All right. Oh, we have two more stories. Oh, here, let's go back to Florida. Here's this guy. He's growing pot in a warehouse out in the country, and he hears this police helicopter overhead, and he figures, oh crap, they caught me. So he calls 911 to give up and surrender. And it turns out that the police helicopter overhead was working on a murder case and didn't even know he was there.
That must have been good pot. It might not have even been a helicopter. It might have been just a guy mowing his lawn next door and he heard it.
It's a fly in his ear. It's a copter! It's just like Nam. And the only thing that they busted him with was growing within 1,000 feet of a school. It's a heady move, but anyhow, that's one dumbass thing to do. Don't do drugs, kids, because you wind up.
Yeah, the school was a few units down in the container lot. It's also an illegal school.
They should have charged him with aggravated mopery. They should have added that charge.
All right, here's one more. And this, again, this is just a person really too stupid to be up and walking around in Tadcaster, England, which I don't know what that's named for. Apparently, they used to take a young boy named Tad, put him on the end of a long line, and see how far they could throw him. So Tadcaster. A guy was drunk driving. It's Christmas season. He's drunk driving. The police are chasing him. He crashes his car, and he figures he's got to hide. Where better to hide than in a local nativity scene? So all of a sudden, it's like an old Marx Brothers routine. What's with that one shepherd? You know, the one with the AC/DC tattoo.
Actually, I think he probably hid behind the little drummer boy. He pretended he was the air guitar guy.
One of the wise men has vomit in his beard. Oh, gosh. So anyhow, they got him, and he's arrested, and it's going to be a jolly holiday for him.
And Jesus is not going to help him.
Probably not. No, probably because it's England. Anyhow, what are you guys going to do to prepare for tonight's big show?
Oh, tonight's big debate?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, the holiday love fest.
Yeah, pop some popcorn, you know, get the adult beverages ready, think of a drinking game. I don't know. You guys have an idea for a drinking game for tonight? Every time Trump says he's stupid, we could
I would go with the word. I would go with the most word I've heard used lately, and that's the word huge. Everything is freaking huge. Every sporting event is huge. Every time they say huge, I would say a shot of tequila.
I like that. How about you, Tim?
Well, does Trump have a casino in Las Vegas?
He has a building.
No.
He has a hotel. He has some kind of building in Las Vegas because I heard them talking about that on television.
That's going to be my drinking game right there. Is you get a drink every time he mentions that building around the corner.
Okay. All right. And you folks at home, feel free to make up your own drinking game for these. I was going to say Olympics. No, they're debates. That said, it's time for me to turn on the music. Say good night, everyone, and plug.
Good night, everyone.
Bye. Bye.
Go there, TerryO'Brien.com. Watch the show. Order stuff through Amazon by going on that website. And all of that money goes to charity. Not really. It goes to Terry, but, you know, what the hell.
Goes to charity.